I'm asking myself many things regarding the aims of this channel and of my videos, and how I wonder, like, if we express all our emotions, we're gonna hurt others. And if I publish things that I'm talking about other people, they're gonna get hurt, and they're gonna get angry, or they're gonna stop the relationship. I wonder if it's possible to say things respectfully and to open a discussion. Because what happens is that if people are all afraid of getting into conflict with other people, then we don't say things to each other. We don't talk to each other. We don't disclose the conflict. The conflict is hidden. And it causes us illness, it causes us other problems. And as I said, the shadow which is hidden, then sooner or later it will just explode. But in this channel, in these videos, in some videos, I've been talking about some people without naming anyone. And then people might feel that I'm talking about them. The issue is, if I manage to, first of all, like, it's really crucial that I talk about my mistakes first. And of course I've been thinking about many mistakes. But then it is possible to talk about things and to say things about people, leaving the discussion open. What do you think? I mean, I wish there could be more interaction. There is some interaction, and thanks to this interaction, I'm thinking, because of course it's this thing that when we are living with other people, we have a mirror, and we have people talking back to us and telling us things, because when you live together, then there is more trust, and also there's the need to say things, to each other, because you live together. But I have no such mirror, and I say things to the public, but of course not everybody tells me things, because they don't need to tell me things, they don't need to object, and they'd rather not get into conflict, because it's hard getting into conflict, it's hard using the conflict, but at the same time it is necessary. Of course, you don't need to get into conflict with everyone, and the problem is, what I imagine is that I'm then judged, and then people don't, they don't want to have anything to do with me. Am I judging people, actually? Am I, I would like to talk about people's behavior in an understanding way, in an empathic way, but also that I can be critical without naming anyone, of course. Also, is this a one-way discussion? I would like more interaction and more critique, and honest critique, because I truly believe that if we open up these discussions, and I mean, I'm human, I make mistakes, and I'm and I'm thinking about these mistakes. So please tell me. I mean, there are people who criticize in my video comments, in the comments of my videos, and that's useful. Of course, it's useful. The issue here is, of course, I know that sometimes, you know, when you think, when you are in a sort of inner conflict with someone, like you haven't told this person yet, or there is a conflict with someone, a conflict like there is no trust or whatever, and what happens sometimes in my workshops, that the person doesn't trust me, but perhaps what do I do to inspire such trust? Yeah, when you are in a conflict with someone, you think you're right, and you are in a conflict, so you are like pointing the finger at the other person, or saying, well, that behavior is just not, you know, why do you do this, you know? But it's always two people in the conflict. So what do I do to deserve such trust, the trust that I would like? What do I do to welcome the person in the workshop, for example? So I have decided several things that I have to do, which is like make individual interviews with people before the workshop, to see if it's good that they participate or not, to see if there can be that trust, because I would like to be more free. Like, well, in some workshops I am very free. I feel very free to say things, but in one workshop this didn't happen. Why? Because I felt that that trust was lacking. But then, yeah, I tried to offer the individual sessions, but then, yeah, what do I do to earn myself that trust? And do I listen enough? Am I open to connection, to personal connection? And how am I open to personal connection? Is it sometimes when I talk to people, like trying to explain what I do so that, and be transparent? This is something that I can do. I know how to do that, like be transparent and say things as they are, and listen and answer to their questions, you know. But I know that there is something that I usually haven't been very good at in the past. I mean, with some people I can, but like a free, relaxed, personal connection. I have seen some people be in such connection, and I have that with some people, of course, with some friends. Yes, I have that. And with my daughters. But it's not easy for me to open up in a relaxed way, just to chat in a very open and, you know, relaxed way that allows some sort of complicity. Yeah, this is something that I want to be practicing more. So yeah, I have decided that I will interview people, just to avoid that people, yeah, that just to create this trust. because I think that this trust is absolutely necessary. But anyhow, I am asking myself all these things. I know that I have made mistakes. Like sometimes my mistakes have to do with the lack, perhaps a lack of connection, a lack of trust on both sides, perhaps, because of course it's not only about like the person trusting me, but it's also me trusting the person. Also, I made another decision is that perhaps it's a bit delicate to talk about other people's behaviors in these videos, in these public videos. Like people might think, well, if I relate to this person, then she will publish a video about what happened between us. Yeah, she won't name me, but it will be very uncomfortable. I have always thought that talking about these things, it was a way to inspire others to think and to stimulate others to think about their own conflicts and their own stuff and their own shit. And I was thinking, well, what if I just talk about my own shit, my own responsibility? That would be more encouraging for people to do likewise. And yeah. So I'm going to try to do that and perhaps take out the videos in which I'm talking about somebody else's behavior. Yeah, any tips or any thoughts about that?